look at this price. This is now. Do we got that right, guys? Chunky? Okay. So let me just clarify the price on today's special value. We're going to switch that up right now because it has changed, and we're going to get that. There it is. $27.98. $27.98. Or if you like what's called, that's for the 3x5. We also have a 4x6, but it's extremely limited. Only a couple thousand to go around, and that's it. There's no advance order on it. But here we go with our today's special value. And Scott Hine, what is the company that is bringing us our today's special value?
Annin, an amazing American company, 6th generation, family owned, out of New Jersey since 1847. If you see a flag somewhere, you're probably seeing an Annin flag. They are the ones American made by American workers, American jobs. This is not only a flag that you want to hang, it's a flag you'll be unbelievably proud to hang.
Guess what? Our today's special value is here and now. I know it's the 4th of July, and maybe you don't have a flag for the 4th of July. Maybe you're looking for another flag, and unlike the Christmas tree, right? Christmas tree's great, but it has a season. It's called Christmas.
Yes, sir.
The flag doesn't need a season.
It does not.
Doesn't need the 4th of July or Memorial Day to be proud. We've got photos that we're going to show a little bit. I come from a military family. But whoever you are, you will love, love, love the story behind this flag, obviously what it represents. But I just want to take a deeper dive for people who are shopping for this right now. This is the 3x5, correct?
Yes, sir. This is the one that is the standard to by and large to hang from your own home.
Oh, so this is the classic size.
This is the classic size 3x5. There's also a 4x6, which we'll show you a little later. That's more if you have a larger flagpole or maybe outside of your business. That's that one. But the 3x5 is the one almost everybody in America is going to want to hang in their home.
Got it.
Now, if you don't mind, if we could look into Annin for just a second. I was saying earlier that in my 23 years of doing this, you and I presented a lot of different products. This is by far and away the one I'm the most proud to present because of it being made in America, because of Annin the company, because of the workers whose hands touch this every single day. And I've said, like, when we talk about products, we talk about the what. What does it do? What does it do for me? Today it's about the why. Why do you want an Annin flag, right? Because we know what a flag is. Here's why. If you come in here and look, this is 200D nylon, extremely durable, UV resistant, weather resistant, all of that. But you're seeing double stitching in here. Amazing embroidery on the stars. Durability like none other out there. But the key is every single Annin flag, Rick, is touched by human hands all the way through the process, pushed through the sewing machines, and when an Annin flag, from the start of production to the time it gets loaded, never touches the ground for any reason whatsoever.
Wow.
It's awesome.
Look at the stitching on the
stars.
stars.
Gorgeous.
Look at the stitching on the stars. That's really fantastic.
It's beautiful, it'll last forever, and it's one of these things too. We have a good friend who's active military who says, I give an Annin flag as a housewarming gift to everyone who moves into a new home. Tells them you care, tells them you can be proud to be an American, and you're giving them the best.
Okay, 3x5 is popular. I just want to clarify over here. Like, let's show them, everybody what we're seeing here.
Yeah.
Now, there's a pole available as well.
Yes,
with
that's
the
correct.
mount, right?
That's correct.
So you can get that different item number.
Yes, sir.
Have your own pole, you're great.
Yes, sir.
But this obviously worked beautifully with it. And the pole also has a mechanism so it doesn't wrap around.
It's a tangle-free mechanism, that's exactly correct. And the other thing too is this is what's called FMAA certified, Flag Manufacturers Association of America. What that means, certified made in the USA, what that means is every last stitch, Rick, every grommet, every ounce of material,
all of the material,
everything is made in the United States.
Just to clarify what that means, if other companies say made in America and the materials come from elsewhere, it's not made in America.
Correct.
So in order for us to say that,
that's right,
everything has to come from America. So this is the 3x5. I just want to point something out. This is the 4x6. Now, Chunky, my producer, our fearless American producer, there are 2,000 of these to go around.
Okay.
No, there are 1,800, and then this is going to be gone. There's no advance order, and it's 9 o'clock. What is it? I don't even know. 10 o'clock in the morning?
That's correct.
There's 2,000, and then that's gone.
Yes,
so this
sir.
could say goodbye right now, 4x6.
So, and real quick, Rick, I'm sorry to interrupt you. This is actually the one I fly at my own home. On the gable end of my home, it's high enough I fly the 4x6.
What is it, a different pole? Does it use the same pole?
No, it does use the same pole that you can also purchase. It's that same tangle-free pole. Absolutely, yep.
Wonderful. I just think it's fantastic. So again, it's really your choice. I love that we have some choices, but it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and there you go.
Yeah.
Back to this Annin story.
Yes.
How far back does this company go?
1847. So,
not 1947.
No.
1847.
Not 2007. 1847. In fact, it is believed and pretty much known that an Annin flag was draped over Abraham Lincoln's casket. Think about that. That was in 1865 when Abraham Lincoln passed away. President Lincoln, it was over his casket. Annin flags, when you see big events with politicians raising their right hands, big sporting events, outer space.
That's extraordinary.
Annin
By
flags.
the way, fun fact for you, the story about Lincoln, right, draped.
Yes.
How many stars?
At the time, I would have said
37 stars.
Okay, I would have said 31. Okay,
37 stars.
I know the flag's been redone 27 times.
Been redone
Yes.
27
To
times.
include all the states,
last time was to include the 50th star, which was Hawaii,
in
right?
56, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
so
Yep.
I mean, think about the story of this flag. Think
Yeah.
about the story of that company. I can't believe it. Where is it actually? What
So they're
states is
based
it
out in
made?
New Jersey, but then it's also made in Cobbs Creek and South Boston, Virginia, and Coshocton, Ohio.
Wow.
And they employ
Oh man, look at that. It's great.
400 seamsters, just seamsters
Is
alone.
that right?
400, and
Guys,
those are
this is a great story.
And here's the
this is a
video.
great story. This is a great Today Special Value. This is American workers, American made, American flag, God bless America, on America's birthday, making your flag that you are going to have for generations to come. For generations to come. Get it now. Is that not worth 3 easy payments of $9.33? Are you kidding me?
Mr. Beard, the CEO, is the 6th generation of his family to make flags. They create American jobs in American cities so that good, hardworking folks can feed their families, can have a good living.
This is such a great
It
story.
is all about Annin.
Okay, so now when you get this Annin flag at a price you can only get here at QVC and the price goes away, right? Today's special value. How am I going to receive it?
So it comes folded in a vacuum sealed bag. It's never touched the ground, okay, as per protocol. And then you take it out, and then you can, if you want to lightly steam it or iron it to make it look really nice, you're free to do that. You should not fly it at night unless you have a spotlight on it. We'll show you that in a second. It is an all-weather flag, so if you forget or if you get caught in a short storm, you don't get it in time, not a problem, but you should try and not fly it during inclement weather. Should never, of course, touch the ground. That's the big one. Never let it touch the ground. And then if you have more questions, there's actually a thing called the United States Flag Code, and that is, just for reference, Section 4, Chapter 1 of the U.S. Code tells you how you should handle a flag. And there's all kinds of guidelines just to be respectful of this great symbol of our country.
This great symbol of our country is here for 3 easy payments of $9.33. Or for the next 1,500 people, you can get 3 easy payments of $16.66 for the 4x6. So those are the 2 different prices. 3x5 is the classic.
Yes, that's
For
the standard.
most people.
Overwhelming majority of people will hang a 3x5 flag at their house. That's
Right.
the one that's usual.
4x6, very limited. If you
Yes.
want to pick it up during the show, 849-5340. What are you going to show us here?
Yeah, and you and I both, we both have our own stories. So I'm just so proud. Again, you'll hear me say this word over and over again all day long. Pride, proud, Annin flags, the pride of America. So what we have here is just my grandfather. He was my hero. He was a tank driver in Okinawa in World War II, buried with full military honors, coming up on 35 years ago in September. The finest man I've ever known. I loved him so much. I brought some of his sort of the remembrances of World War II. So this was the pictures of him. This was a parade he was in New Holland, Pennsylvania when he came back. This was his unit. That's him, top center. And then this was the Seacat, the ship he came back from Okinawa.
How'd
in.
they feel about the flag?
Oh, the most pride he'd ever talked
Keep
about.
that shot right there.
He'd beam about serving.
So
go
this
ahead.
guy is my dad. This guy is my dad. And this was he and a buddy in a place called Pearl Harbor. He was on the USS Boise, and 2 weeks before the attack on Pearl Harbor, the USS Boise left port to escort a merchant marine ship to the Philippines. My dad missed Pearl Harbor by 2 weeks. It was an unbelievable story.
Yeah.
10 battles, and yeah, we love our flag. We're a very, very proud military family. I know so many people here at QVC are. So many millions and millions of you are. If you're in the market for a new flag or want a gift to give to someone that you love, maybe it's a couple, maybe it's your son, daughter, maybe they just got married, right? Maybe your son or your daughter just got married. Say, you know what? I want to give this to you. Have it forever in honor of our family. Maybe you're doing what we're doing, which is digitizing all of our old
Yes.
photos right now,
Yes.
all of our old memories. And this is a part of that story. It's a part of the American story. You can pick it up and you are getting an American-made flag. That flag is made in America. Because there's a lot of flags, nothing wrong with these where you get it, right?
I'm never
if you're
gonna-
if like you really want to get the American flag, we're doing this for a reason. It's called the Annin Flagmaker.
That's right. I'm never going to criticize someone for flying a flag. But if you go online, you get a flag that's stamped, it's not embroidered, that you don't know what country is made in, might be a country that really doesn't care about our freedoms. And then more importantly is you're not getting something that you could necessarily look at and say, I have pride of ownership. So, and as we come back here, if we could take a look at this, because I want to tell you a quick story if you don't mind.
Sure.
So you saw the pictures of my grandfather. That's his letter of commendation from President Truman, some of his military stuff. This was his casket flag, buried with full military honors. I did not know this until a few weeks ago. I took it apart very gently. I looked in, Annin flag. And it was from 35 years ago. It was an Annin flag that draped my grandfather's casket. That means a lot to me. And then real quick here, Rick, on a kind of a different note. So if we look over here, we have a little beach place in a little condo in Ocean City, Maryland. We have a big tradition every July 4th that everybody decorates their balconies and hangs flags on 142nd Street. It is one of my favorite days of the year. It is so patriotic, so fun to be there. That's what Ocean City, Maryland looks like right now. And that's the fun that becomes a part of your traditions and your life and your patriotism.
So here we go. Here's your choice. Come on back.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't say it on our graphic, but I'll clarify. It should say, maybe we could create a graphic, John, 3x5 or 4x6. 3x5 or 4x6. Because there it is. There it is. There it is. It's on our screen. Wonderful. This is the 3x5. This is $27 and change to pick this up.
Yeah.
For an American-made, American jobs.
That's right.
Lifetime, beautiful American-made flag celebrating our country. 3x5. It's worth every single penny.
100%. And real quick, I look around the studio, I see probably behind the camera 8, 9 people. Everyone probably has different beliefs, different whatever. That's fine. The one thing everybody here can agree on, we live in the greatest country in the world. It's a country that allows you to have those beliefs freely. This is the symbol of that country. Everybody can fly an American flag and feel great about it, great about living in this country.
Terrific. And then come on over here. And here comes the 4x6.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to get the pole and add that to it, you can. And the pole, just give me one line on the pole for people who are getting the whole thing.
Corrosion resistant, very well made, tangle free, and just it's sturdy so it can fly the 3x5 or the 4x6.
Works for both.
Yes,
the one
correct.
pole you're getting on QVC.com, right? Check with our order entry representative. Works for the 4x6 as well.
Correct.
The 4x6 is larger, and this is the one you have.
That's the one I have in my own house because I love it. I have a higher gable end on my one side of my house where my garage comes up, and I just love that look, the big flowing look. I just love it.
Fewer than 1,400 remaining in the 4x6, and then we take it away.
Yes,
There's
sir.
not going to make like probably
It
new.
won't, no,
So if you
that's-
want it, it's available right now. Incredible.
And real quick, can I ask to bring the lights down real quick? Because this will show the spotlight over here, if you don't mind.
Please.
A little bit of, as we go over here. Thank you so much, everyone. We come over here, sort of the etiquette of the flag.
The
Rick,
flag,
because-
flag etiquette.
Yes.
If you're flying it at night.
Yes, which is fine, but you just are supposed to have it lit up. Please have it lit up. It's part of the U.S. Flag code. And you can just Google U.S. flag code and you can see what the requirements are. Please try not to fly in inclement weather, right? Definitely please don't let it touch the ground. And there's so many other things to do, but I just want to see how gorgeous this is when it's lit up, even at night. Like, it's just, this is so well made. The double stitching, the beautiful contrast of the colors, the embroidery on the stars, and it's durable. It is so durable.
So it's meant to last.
It is.
1,000 people are agreeing right now. You know what I want to do? I want to show that footage again of the fact of where it's done in America. We'll bring that up in a second. But there it is, folded up. There it is, raised up. This is your opportunity to pick it up right now. I know it's July 4th. You're not going to be waving on July 4th. But guess what? You're going to have a lot of time over the course of the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years to fly this flag. Where are we here?
That is in Coshocton, Ohio. American workers, American jobs, supporting their families, having a great living because of this amazing company, Annin, since 1847. Pride, Rick, is the word. Look at that old picture from way back. This is the flag. Annin is a flag that draped Abraham Lincoln's casket. Think about the gravity of that, how important that is.
Wow.
You see great iconic photos.
Annin flag.
It's I know, right? Isn't that nuts when you really think about that?
Company that's been around for that long.
1847.
And this is what they do.
Yeah, you think about American names. You think Coca-Cola, Ford, Stanley Tools, where you're proud.
Well, a lot of people don't know that name.
Right,
It's
right.
It's really understated.
Right.
They don't advertise. right?
Right.
But this is your opportunity. So
That's right.
Kudos to QVC and our buying team and our merch team who made this today's special value happen. It will not last. So